differentiating between the body and the vessel. Can someone read 2 Timothy 2, verses 21 to 22 for me, please?
He shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work.
Flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to focus on the one that says, verse 21. If a man cleanses himself from the latter, he will be an instrument for noble purposes, made holy, useful to the master, and prepared to do any good work. My understanding of what this Bible verse is saying is that God can use anybody. We can all be instruments of God. If we just put our mind to Him, God can use anybody. So going back to the topic for today, it says differentiating between the body and the vessel. I will define the medical definition of a vessel here. It says it's a tube in which body fluid is contained and conveyed or circulated. A vessel is anything that carries out or accommodates anything. Now let's look at the body. A body is a physical structure of a person or the flesh. So when you now combine the two together, that's what this topic is all about. We as people, we tend to put too much trust, too much hope, and too much confidence in the vessel, forgetting that at the end of the day, it's the body that carries the vessel. You know, it's good to appreciate the vessel. It's good to look up to a vessel. It's good to praise God on behalf of a vessel, but don't idolize a vessel. I will use 3 examples to butter what I'm trying to say. I will use a physical day-to-day activities. I will use the spiritual, and I will use my personal experience. So let's look at this. I know we all have celebrities and stars that we look up to, that we just like how they do. Maybe there is an actor, an actress. We just like everything about them, and we sometimes see them as our role model. We want to be like them. We want our kids to be like them. And but sorry to disappoint you, some of them, their lives are they are as messed up as anything. And if you really know what they're going through, you will not pray to be like them. So at the end of the day, what they are doing, what you see out there is just them trying to get paid, them trying to pay their own bills. They're not trying to make you, they're not trying to be your role model. They're not trying to be that. But we just automatically think because whatever they're doing on screen or whatever they're projecting, we like it. We want to be like them. The only person that you should be like is your Lord. Don't idolize people to that extent that I want to be like this person. It's good to appreciate God in them. It's true to like what they do. But if you idolize them, when they make a mistake, then you'll be disappointed. Like a couple of months ago, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, I don't know if anybody knows them.
Yeah,
they divorced, and a co-worker was telling me, oh my God, if this people's marriage can break up, then she doesn't have any hope for our relationship.
Oh, please, she's crazy.
And the first thing I first told her was that, the first thing is that the foundation of their relationship in the first place is already a mess. But who am I to judge? But at the end of the day, they are just human beings. They come out, they look all beautiful and look all glamorous, and you think their life is perfect, but you don't know what they're going through when they close the door. So you can't just idolize people and think because somebody's life is this, my life too has to be like that. And don't let your kids see superstars as their role model. Let them see you as their role model. Portray the good thing that you want your kids to see in you and emulate, and let them see you as a role model. Not superstar, not Angelina Jolie, not Brad Pitt. Let them appreciate what they do, but they are not the role models. They are just vessels to entertain us. Differentiating between the body and the vessel. Now let's look at the spiritual side of it. Can somebody read Matthew 7, verse 21 to 23 for me, please?
Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into to the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? Is that what you are looking for?
2:23.
And then I will profess to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Thank you, ma'am. How many people know Talabi here? You know, I'm a big fan of Talabi, and I see her as a gospel singer that's, you know, God is really using. And if you're a fan of Talabi, you'll notice that all her songs, she's always saying, Olorun Ezekiah Ajanaku, Olorun Ajanaku, and for a long time, for a long time I thought that Ajanaku was God. There was another name for God, but I was wrong. The person is a pastor. The Ajanaku she was talking about is a pastor. So 3 years ago, something happened, and you can go and Google it and see what happened. The pastor came out that Talabi was trying to date him, and Talabi he made her pregnant and have a baby when she was looking for a baby, and he made her a superstar that she is now, you know. And it was a back and forth thing going on between them. There was a big scandal, and you know, I'm sure I can imagine what she was going through. You know, when you see somebody that this is my God, all your music, everything is like Olorun Ezekiah, you know, and the person now comes out to disgrace you in front of the whole world. I can imagine what she was going through. But that is not even where I'm going. Couple of weeks later, he died. The pastor died. I think it was like 3 weeks after the whole incident. And guess what happened to Olorun Ajanaku? On the day of his burial, they had Ogbonis on this side. They had Olopa on this side. They had Olosho. They had all the secret courts in Lagos ready to take his body. It was yeah. So, you know, like, you know, and I was telling my husband, I'm like, for a minute, I was like, are you sure Dr. Alabitu is not, you know, we had that conversation, you know, back and forth. But the thing is that I don't think she's devilish or anything. You can be under somebody's anointing and you don't know what the person is doing. It's possible. So what I'm trying to drive out now is that, you know, don't idolize people. You don't know what they are doing. Know your God, respect the vessel, respect what they're doing, but at the same time, don't think, you know, that is all that it is. Okay, so the last part is my personal part. On a personal note, I used to judge people based on their not appearance, but like what they do in church and what they do outside the church. You know, when I see you in church and you are all God is good, you are this, you are that, and when you go out and your behavior is a little bit on a very questionable side, when I come back to church the next week, I look at you and I just don't trust you. I just don't respect you, you know. And that has been going on with me for a very long time. And somebody ministered to me that, you know, these people are just vessels. Don't let them discourage you. You know, if somebody is doing something, you look, you know, you know, just let it be. You know, you think you're gonna meet somebody, you know, smart, and the person ended up being, you know, not all that. Just take his value. And now, you know, but at the end of the day, God can use anybody. You are just vessels in the hand of God. And after using you, that doesn't mean you're going to go to heaven. That doesn't mean you're better than anybody there that is just sitting there as a sister, you know, right there. So at the end of the day, it's your relationship with God that matters. So what I'm trying to say is that it's good to appreciate people, appreciate the vessel, but don't idolize the vessel. Trust in God, respect the vessel, and at the end of the day, your flesh still, know that the flesh still carries the vessel. Thank you.